are back. Welcome to TPK. As always, every Sunday we stream. Look at our brand new map. Oh, since we're in the night region. Does anyone want to do a recap of last session?
I can.
No, I don't want you doing it. Just pick someone else.
I literally wrote down notes.
I know, Kayla. I'm trying not to look at the notes.
It's okay.
Thank you. We're session 15, right?
Yes.
We got a bus.
We did. Magic school
Angus
bus.
ran over someone. Dragons chased us while we were on the way to the night region. I bullied children and made them cry.
Yes.
That's true.
We got Orion back, and we gave Orion back to his rightful mother.
I know. That one
which makes me sad, but we still have Saphria. I think Robin and Isaac are back together. Not too sure on that, but I think.
We are.
Robin and Isaac messed up talking to the guards, and the guards were just confused because stuff wasn't adding up, but they were done with it, so they just let him through the gates. Mo helped the man Angus ran over. He kept giving him pies. And I found out that my clone is getting married to the Duke of the Night region, and his name happens to be Jack.
Yes.
Which has implications to backstory.
Yes. If
awesome.
It is him.
Right.
So.
Chloe, give yourself a bardic inspiration.
Heck yeah.
That being said, players, let's get to it. It is the night region. We're gonna start off. Let me look at initiative real quick. We have Max. Then we have Robin. So the two sisters are gonna go, and then we're gonna get to our lovely gays. So Angus and Mo. Wow. Okay. That being said, our dear player Serio is not here with us. They are on a little mini vacay. But starting off, we last left off. I made you guys make a perception roll. Yes. That being said, you guys are in the middle. Serio's also with you. You're in the middle of this little market that's going on. Let's actually reference the map. So we've walked past the orphanage and we're quite in between the clinic. You start to see a grand of decorations. There's a bunch of flowers that are posted everywhere. You can tell people are throwing flowers in the air. People are like, there's a bunch of music playing. It's very happy. It's a lot of upbeat music. You can see there's like people are selling stuff. Oh, hey, over here, I have jewels. And there's all kinds of people selling stuff as they're like traveling about. Some moms are like pulling their children aside. You can see like a little flag waving around. And it seems like people are celebrating, right? In this town, in the night region. And you start to overhear some people talking about a wedding that's happening at the church soon, and it's supposed to be starting soon. Max, Robin, What would you two like to do in this moment?
I would like to listen to the people talking about the wedding.
Okay. Let's roll. Go ahead and make me another perception roll.
All right.
Can I also do such?
Yeah, you
Dirty
can.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
I got a 22.
22. Okay, 30, 20, 22. Max, as you are like going through this town. Oh, wait. You don't have your hood up.
I
You look
don't.
yeah. Um that being said, people are gonna gasp and look at you. You know, their jaws are dropped. Um, and some people start to come up to you, Chloe. This drow woman, this old lady, her hair is like pulled back. She's got like a nice like a blue dress with like an apron. She comes up to you and she's got a loaf of bread and she's like, "Oh, uh, Mrs. The high lady." She's like trying to like give you a loaf of bread. As you start to like overhear some people being like, "Oh my gosh, is that her?" Oh, some people are talking about like, "Oh, she's so pretty," and then some people are talking about
Period.
some people are like, is she supposed to be here right now? Isn't she getting married soon? Oh, maybe she's running an errand. That being said, the old lady comes up to you with a loaf of bread, Max.
Thank you, lady. I appreciate this.
You, you have to do me a favor, sweetie. Tell me, treat Jack right, all right? Do you think you could add some more light on the street while you're at it? Oh,
I will ask the dearest.
thank you.
And we'll see what we can do. Um, my dear future husband, do you know where his whereabouts are? I had to run an errand. Is he still at the church, or
I'm
do you
quite
know?
confused. Usually they do a whole carriage. But, uh, I assume you're doing all right, but the church is closed. Everyone will be gathering there soon. Robin, as this old lady is talking to Max, about this church, about where the wedding's being held, uh, you start to see, this. She's very regal. This woman is tall. She's probably about like 5'8", 5'9", almost 6 foot. Um,
Okay.
she is an elf. She's got blonde hair, straight blonde hair that goes straight down her back. And she's got like glasses, round glasses. She seems to be in like a regal court apparel. As she makes eye contact with the both of you, you start to see that she starts to squint and starts to make her way towards you.
Max, I think we need to leave. I think we need to start heading where we need to go now.
What's over there?
Oh, madam, while you're at it, do you think you could? There's a lot of robbery late at night, and I just really
Ma'am,
think we could
we
use some.
will,
Yes,
she will come and
I,
talk to you guys all after the wedding, but she's got
I
to get
am getting
ready.
married today. We've got a lot of
Oh,
stuff to do.
of
But
course.
I will come find you. What did you say your name was,
Uh, it's
ma'am?
it's Eve. I'm Eve. Thank
Eve.
you.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
Let's get
Yes,
going.
my
Uh,
I'm just gonna drag Max to the direction of the church that we were pointed at.
okay.
Can
You
I
guys are.
see if I see the girl, the regal woman?
Uh, I'm gonna say you also notice her too. Like you notice her too out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
But
I don't
that
know
being
who it
said,
is, but she looks like she knows you, and we need to get going.
Well, you know who she looks like,
No.
dear sister?
I'm also in disguise right now.
She looks like Hannah.
Hannah.
Kind of. My bestie.
Why would But she looks completely.
Why would Jack be here?
I don't know. Why would your clone be wanting to marry a duke?
Do you know who I am? Status and power. And money.
And left your egg with orphans? Your dragon with orphans? Yeah, sounds like you.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
As you guys start to make your way, we're gonna say you're making your way to the church. That being said, um, somewhere in a nearby forest is a yellow school bus. In the middle of the
Owned by Miss
forest,
Crystal.
Hoshi is vomiting in a nearby bush. You have landed. Uh, Mo, Angus, what are you guys up to?
Well, that was a swell landing. Angus is gonna turn off the bus and kind of step off.
Oh, I don't think the landing quite settles with me. Oh, oh. You can see Hoshi is like clenched on his stomach, coming out of the bushes.
Make sure you
Uh,
don't get any throw up on your suit there.
he goes, no, but I found some clothing here. He shows like he picks up some clothing that kind of looks like Serio's clothing. Uh,
Oh,
he goes, God, who would wear such ugly attire?
you know, I'm partial to agree with you, but this does look like Sergio's wardrobe.
Oh, I mean, no, I mean what I meant. Well, they that means they were here.
Yes. They must be here for the wedding.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember if I said anything about a wedding to you two. So,
No, we know about it. We know about it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we know
Isaac
about
told
it.
them.
Isaac, okay, perfect. And Hoshi goes, oh, right, the wedding. Oh, and he starts fanning himself. He goes, how exciting! We should really get going. Mo, how are you feeling?
Muted. My Pookie, we can't hear you.
Who comes?
It does that all the time and I hate it. Anyways, he's along for the ride, like always. Um, yeah. I don't think he feels any particular way about Max's supposed wedding. Um, just very confused about how it happened, I guess.
Wow, that's really fair. Um, that being said, though, okay, will you two give me? How are you? Actually, Angus, have you been to the night region before?
I think he would have been probably a few times, considering what his job was,
Okay.
and considering it is night, so it would be a place he would frequent.
Okay. I'm gonna say you guys are gonna make your way to the gate that they once were. Um, again, there's one guard standing there. Buzz cut, drow. He's tall. He looks tired. Uh, you can see there's like an orphanage nearby. There's some kids running around. There's like three girls who all look exactly the same. One is crying, her eyes out, while the one of them's trying to console her, and the other one's playing with a bouncy ball. Um, you know, and you can see that some other people are leaving their houses to go towards the wedding as like they have gifts and stuff in their hands. What?
Angus is gonna approach the guards and kind of say that he's here for the wedding.
Okay. Um, as you kind of come up to the guard, uh, he notices you and he goes, "Oh, you say you're here for the wedding." Um, so he looks at you. And Hoshi is also like, "Yes, I very well would like to attend." And the guard kind of bucks up and he goes, "Oh, of course." And he like opens like the gate for you guys. And he kind of like bounces up immediately once he like saw Hoshi. Uh, as you guys are able to walk in, you're now in the town. Uh, you guys are passing through the orphanage. As you guys are walking, can you guys make me a perception check real quick?
Of course, I would love to.
17.
17 as well.
Okay. You guys start to overhear uh this middle-aged man. Uh, he's like a dwarf. He's got brown hair and like a brown scraggly beard. And he looks like he's like putting something up on like a poster board nearby, and he's going, help wanted at the Mage's Tower. He's looking for a butler. He's looking for someone to clear some rats in the basement. The Wizard's Tower, looking for help. Great reward. Um, and then you start to hear some people also talking about the wedding. Uh, there's a drow woman, silver hair. She's dressed in what seems to be, it's not like frugal like courtwear, but it's at least like middle class. You know, it's very nice. She's got like a nice dress on. Um, and she seems to be holding the hand, like an arm of a man, another drow man. They seem to be like a couple, and they're walking side by side. And she's talking to him, and she's going, "Well, I think it's quite nice. Jack hasn't been seen anywhere for quite some time, so I'm glad he found someone he liked." The man looks over and he goes, "Yes, but I don't know how quite good it is. He spends a lot of his time in the mortar realm. You know how scandalous it is to be making those kind of trips." Um, as the two of them are talking, and she talks about, the woman speaks up and she goes, "Oh, but the wedding, it's gonna be so beautiful. We haven't had one in centuries. I can't imagine how beautiful it is. And there's the festival too. We get a whole banquet." Um, as you guys walk, what would you guys like to do?
I guess
I
as
want
we're.
to.
Oh, God.
No, you go ahead.
Oh. I guess as we're listening to the conversation, uh, Angus is gonna kind of like bump Hoshi and be like, "Hey, do you hear about this? Jack's been to the mortal realm. He's been
Ooh,
been there for a while."
well, you know how it is. I mean, us Fae like to go to the mortar realm all the time. It's just been. He takes his fan and kind of covers his mouth, and he goes, "Banned recently. Mother quite made a explosion about it because of my father. But
Hmm, interesting.
what's I mean, have you never been to the mortar realm until you've been banished, or?
Well, no, not quite. Do you think Mex knows though? It would be very interesting if she didn't.
Well, I mean, why would she?
Oh,
I
well, that is true.
huh. um. While you guys are talking, Mo, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I want to go see what that dwarf man was yelling about. I want to, if
Uh,
there's like an ad listing or whatever he's posting, I want to go look at it.
okay. As you get closer to this man, you see this is like a wooden board. It's got a bunch of different posters. Some are saying like it's a child and it says missing. Um, contact if nearby. One says like baker looking for help. And then another one's got the Mage's Tower. You're gonna notice that the Mage's Tower is actually looking for help too. This old man, it seems like he's hiring for like a maid or a butler, and he's also trying to hire someone to clear rats out from his basement. And his name, uh, hold up, his name is Baja Betwink Fireblast, the wizard. And he seems like he's looking for help.
Do you enjoy tormenting me?
I liked it. Do you not like the name?
No, Mary,
Fire.
I don't like the name.
We don't like Baja. I like Baja.
Baja Twink what?
Fire
Baja
Blast.
Baja,
Fire
Baja
Blast.
Twink
Twink
Fire
Fire
Blast?
It's a little wizard.
Baja Twink
B
Fire
Twink.
Blast.
They have the three B's. Baja
It's
B Twink.
Baja B Twink.
Fire Blast.
Are you saying Bink or Twink?
B
Twink.
Twink.
B
B
Twink.
Twink.
Be Twink.
Yeah.
Sure.
Baja be Twink Fire Blast.
Yes.
Okay.
You seem to notice there's some directions as well leading to the mage tower near behind the castle.
Cool. Can I grab this fucking poster and keep it pushing?
Yeah.
Excellent.
With that being said, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. As we'll switch back over to you, Max and Robin, when we come back. So we'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully you guys get to talk more to Baja be Twink Fire Blast.
Fire Blast. Okay.
BRB.
I'm killing him on sight.
On a trip.
Chip on your favorite rock. Oh, de-influence, de-influence. We're not sponsored.
You have tea in a glass. No branding.
Okay,
But
but
you're the
like,
one who's naming someone Baja.
okay,
Baja
it's not.
between Fire Blast.
Is Baja patented? Let's look this up.
I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted at the very least.
Is it copyrighted?
Mm.
It is copyrighted, but not by Taco Bell. Baja Blast is Taco Bell trade copyrighted. Oh, Baja is beer. Whoops. Okay. Well, that being said, my dear players, Max and Robin, as you guys are getting closer and closer to the church, you start to hear, of a young, high-pitched voice go, "Madam," as this maid, she's got like little buns. Her hair is just like this bright pink. She's got little buns. She's like this kind of petite, small maid. She's like running, uh, towards you guys as she like grabs a hold of your arm, Max, and she goes, "Madam, you can't be running off. We've been looking for you all day. Um,
Please let go of her.
what? Who are you?"
I'm her aide.
Yes.
Uh,
My
what?
bestest aide.
Uh, very well, but we have to get you to the church soon. He will be expecting you.
Is that where my dearest is?
Yes, we've been looking for you all day. You've just
Take
ran
me to
off.
him right away, please.
Oh, of course, ma'am, of course. She like does like a curtsy and she bows and she's like,
Thank you so
direct us.
much. Yep.
As she starts to like lead you through the town, right? You guys are getting closer to it's starting to get more crowded. There's a lot more people. It's starting to feel thick of it. Okay. You're
Into
kind
the
of
thick
bumping
of it.
into people. I need you both to make. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, should we call it a strength saving throw?
Oh.
Let's see. Actually, let me look this up real quick before I make you roll. Maybe we should do. Actually, yeah, do a strength saving throw. Thank you.
Oh no, I would hate for
Dirty
you
20.
to change it to con. I would hate that. Oh my gosh. I would really, really hate if you did that,
So,
Mary.
Can
so
I
what you
help her
get?
in any sort of way?
No. What did you
Okay.
get, Robin?
I'll just type it.
That's how you know it's bad.
Oh no, Kayla.
um, as you guys are getting through this crowded uh beat, people are pushing and shoving.
Wait, wait, wait,
When
wait, wait. Wait, I think I have something to help me here. Sorry. Features and traits, features and traits. Never mind. Oh wait, it was a strength saving throw, right?
yeah,
Mm.
Oh, okay, okay, I can add 2d4s and add it to the total. That's not gonna really change the help in this case, is it?
no, but this works
Okay.
for my plot. So, anyways, um, as you guys are going through this town, Max, you're being led by this petite maid, uh, who you don't even know her name yet, as she leads you through. Robin, you are starting to get pushed back by a group of people, as like people are coming and pushing you apart. When someone goes, "Ah, away," as like you start to hear a carriage start to come through, like there's horses, coming through. Uh, in that moment, as people are starting to disperse, you are thrown to the side onto the ground on your butt as like a horse is going crazy and walking through the whole dispersing the group of people. Max just gets pushed away from you in the crowd. Max, you are now in front of the church as the maid starts to lead you behind the church. Next thing you know, you enter through a side door and there's like a little room. And you start to notice there is this grand wedding dress in the room. It's a little bridal room. It's got makeup, it's got all
Mhm.
these themes. There's like a line of jewelry for you like you to choose. As like the maid, she goes, "Ma'am, we are here." You start to notice there's also like three other maids in the room. One's got like
Yes.
braids, one's got like pigtails. Um, and she goes, "Madam, would you like us to help you get ready?"
Um, first of all, I don't know where my aide went, but she's not here anymore, so I would like someone to go get her, please.
Oh, the pink petite woman goes, I'll go find her. Oh, yeah, she was the one with the black hair and then the cat ears.
I was in disguise self.
Oh, what did you look like this time?
Looked like a woman Legolas, basically. A tall
Like a
woman, elf, blonde, green eyes.
okay,
Looked like
so
Orlando Bloom.
she's looking for a blonde, elf woman, right? Um, so she's like, I'll be right back. So as she leaves, you're left with three other maids who are very silently just like nodding along to anything you say. One of the girls, she has like a bob, um, this black bob. She's another elf as well. This drow elf. As she steps forward and she goes, Is there anything else we can help you? Would you like us to guide you?
How long until the ceremony?
Um, well, I would probably say, uh, in 20 minutes,
Uh,
30.
Do I have time to talk to my soon-to-be husband?
No, I'm afraid he's doing all sorts of errands. He has to talk to a bunch of people. But uh, Cheryl, this other lady steps forward and she goes, "We can send Cheryl to see if he has time to talk to you." Um,
Yes, please, right away. I would
okay.
love to speak to him.
Um, this other girl, she's taller than this girl with the bob, Cheryl. She has a long braid down her back. Another drow elf, but she has uh purple hair this time. As she kind of nods, doesn't say anything, and she kind of leaves the room to go find your soon-to-be husband. Uh, the woman with the bob, the drow woman, she looks at you and she goes, "Would you like us to help you get ready now?"
Yes, please.
Um, Max, I'm gonna come back to you as they are starting to get you ready. Uh,
Okay.
Robin, you are thrown to the side. Uh, in this. Just outside of the church, you got thrown to the side as like a horse goes crazy and runs through the crowd. Some people are screaming. There's some crushed flower petals stepped in front of you. What would you like to do in this moment?
I would like to get up, brush myself off, and try to figure out a way into the church, I guess. Because I'm assuming
Awesome.
that's where we're gonna go. So I'm assuming that's where she was taken.
Yes. So you're gonna start to make your way to the church.
Hmm.
You can see it is crowded. There's tons of people here. Uh, this church is very Gothic cathedral. It is large. It is huge. There's even like a little stained glass like circular window. There's even like a little balcony. You can kind of see that it's been adorned with flowers and banners of the night region. There's just glowing purple flowers and some white flowers as well. You can also tell by like some people are looking up to the balcony as if like the soon to be are to like make an announcement speech at the top. Uh,
Hmm.
that being said, I'm gonna come right back to you.
Okay.
Uh, Mo and Angus, uh, we have you just through the clinic right now. We're at the clinic. Not quite at the church yet. What would you guys like to do at this moment?
Um, I guess we'll just continue to the church.
Okay. Um, will you all let's do this. Will you two make a perception check? Robin, make a perception check.
18.
24.
24.
Like 11 or something. I don't fucking know.
Okay. Angus, you're gonna catch sight of Robin before Mo does.
Will he still know, like, because I'm in disguise self?
Oh, right. Never mind. Okay. Angus and Mo. I take that back. That being said, as you're getting closer and closer to the church, you're going to notice it's crowded. There's a whole bunch of people. People are kind of some people are shoving, some are very patient. You can tell some people have flowers, some people have food, and they have like little baskets. Um, and you can start to see there's more and more decorations as you get closer to the church. Hoshi turns to you and he goes, "Oh, this is quite lovely. I hope we get in." Um,
Oh, I'm sure we will. I mean, you are Hoshi of the Moon region after all.
It'll be easy. We just gotta get to the front. As Hoshi starts to like daintily start to like go through people and go, "Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh." And he starts waving and he goes, "Haru, there seems to be a lot of people." And Haru kind of like sighs and he goes, I got it. As he starts to like, Haru starts to make way as he like starts to announce like the prince of like the moon region is here. So some people start to like back away. Some people start to see Hoshi, and they start to make like a little like pathway for you. As you guys are able to go through. And some people are starting to whisper. Some people are like, "Oh, is that the prince? I thought he was missing. I haven't seen him in a couple years. Oh, did you hear? They're talking about the king has come back in the moon region. They're starting to like gossip a little bit about his whereabouts, about a new king, and how their dragon is missing. Uh, that being said, you guys Robin, you're gonna start to notice people are starting to make way. Like a path has opened up. You
Mhm.
start to hear some people talking about Prince Hoshi being here. Uh, as you start to see your companions get to the front of the church, Angus and Mo, you guys are in front of this uh, gigantic Gothic cathedral, stained glass. Uh, and you start to see these large steps. But in front of this cathedral is like a line of guards. And there's a woman, uh, this elf woman, with blonde straight hair. She is in a regal attire. She is in like a uniform. She's standing straight. And she's like taking guard, and like they're checking, like people are coming up, and they're like checking off a list, right? And oh, she turns to you. He goes, "Oh, my companions, I got this." And he kind of puts his like shoulders back, and he kind of stands up, and he like fans. Haru, being in his little knight uniform, kind of sighs, and he's like, "We're doing this again." Uh, as they walk up, right, this woman turns and she puts her glasses down, and she goes, "Not again." As Hoshi comes up and he goes, "Oh, Sarah, it's fantastic seeing you." The woman sighs and she goes, "Hoshi," and she kind of like Hoshi kind of does like the kiss thing, the like the mwah mwah, and then Sarah kind of goes, "Oh, no, Hoshi. The last time you were here, you set a building on fire. Bygones be bygones. I fixed the building, didn't I? I would send you money." Sarah turns and she goes, "Yes. That's right after you had, you know, after setting the building on fire. Then you had let rats run amongst the court, which we're still trying to get rid of the rats at the mage tower." She goes, "Listen, wasn't my performance wonderful though? I mean, the crowd was gasping. It was entertaining." Sarah goes, "Hoshi, I don't quite see your name on the list." And Hoshi goes, "Ah, Sarah, we've known each other for so long. Won't you let me and my companions in?" And Sarah kind of looks and she goes, "You want me to let you in after
I
you
don't
said a
think
boo?"
that Maxine would be too fond of you not letting us in. We are friends of hers after all.
Roll persuasion. You can roll with advantage since you're not lying.
I got a nat 20. Nat 25.
Hey.
Okay. Um, she kind of raises her eyebrow at you and she goes, "Well, the new queen did talk about her friends. So, I suppose." She kind of gives you a side eye for a second. She kind of sighs, very exasperated, and she goes, "Fine. But,
God,
yes,
did you say queen?
yes."
I thought he was a duke.
Yeah, to make her a duchess.
A duchess, yeah, the new duchess. My
Okay.
bad. Um,
Okay.
Chloe was
Duchess.
like, "Wait a minute, am I getting promoted?"
You are one of my
You're
elite
now being
employees.
promoted.
uh, that being said, she kind of sighs and she goes, "But make no mistake, if you do one," she puts a finger up to Hoshi's face. She goes, "One wrong move, I will so as far drag you by your hair out here and embarrass you." And Hoshi goes,
I
"Yes."
oh oh. Uh Angus is gonna kind of like wave her off. Like, you really expect a blind man to do all of that again? Please be serious.
She goes, see, Sarah, you hold grudges for so long. See, and like Hoshi kind of like does like a side hug for you and kind of waves and goes, this is why I love Angus. Good friends. As you guys are able to walk up the steps, Robin, you're
Before we
seeing.
leave,
Yes.
before we leave her, I'm gonna pull like Sarah aside and be like, Haru and I will make sure that we keep Hoshi in check.
She's like, she nods and she goes, please, I have enough on my plate already. And she like rubs her forehead and she's like, thank you. Um, as you as you go up the steps, you and Haru leading, following behind Hoshi and Ingus, um, you lead into this big church. It's just filled with people inside. There's like people standing, there's the whole aisle down, there's banners coming down, there's a huge chandelier. Some are people from outside, but you can tell like people here are from the court itself, from the castle, very regal. It seems like some people are from different regions as well, here to celebrate, whether it be for an alliance or for being part of the Knight region as well. Um, you start to see there's a couple seats empty, but you don't quite see your other friends here. As Hoshi starts to take the lead to go find a seat at one of the benches. Uh, would any of you like to do anything before I rotate?
No, I'm
Um,
good.
Angus is gonna take like one good look around just to make sure he doesn't see anyone else. So like making sure he can see like Sergio if they're there, or even Robin.
Ooh, right, Surium. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Let me roll a strength saving throw for them.
Oh,
Well, I did a 2 plus 5 is a 7, so I'll place them with Robin.
Dang,
Uh,
Saria's weak.
uh they have a good. Their strength mod is really good. I just rolled a 2. Um, that being said, Robin, you see and overhear all of this as you see your companions walk up. You and Serio are just outside the church. As he turns to you, uh, like Serio would want to go in, try to find Max. What would you like to do in this moment, Robin?
Mm,
Before I...
well, I mean, I would probably just look for which way Max went because the main person's not going to go through the front door. Um, so I might like be looking at the sides or whatever and trying to see if I can find that pink-haired girl or I didn't want to go to the party because of that lady there and she saw me earlier, so I was like, not going to jump in
Okay,
that.
make a perception check to see if you can find the maid. I'll come back to you. Max, you start to get into this grand white wedding dress. It fits you perfectly, like to the T. You don't know if maybe if your clone had got measured or whatever. There is
Mhm.
like a bunch of different jewelry on the table. Some are white, some are blue. There seems to be different accessories. Two maids, one of them is doing your hair. They're putting it in the updo, while they're doing your makeup as well. Um, that being said, you look in the mirror. Actually, hold on.
Oh no.
Let's let's roll for how you look.
Oh no.
Um, I think it'd be fun. Okay.
Dang, that's crazy.
I think it would be fun, she said.
Well, let's do. Should I roll for the maids, or do you want to
No.
roll, Max? What would you like?
I
Would
would
you
like
like
He's
to
to?
roll.
You would like to roll? Okay. Let's do a performance
Yeah, I
check.
trust my dice today.
Um,
Okay.
Give me 2 performance checks. One for your makeup. You go ahead and roll makeup.
22, dirty 22.
Okay. So now go ahead
And
and
then
roll for your hair.
dirty 20.
20. Okay, you're looking stunning. You're looking really good. You look like
Period.
you look fierce. You look like you're ready to get married. It's kind of
But
weird
like not
because
like myself because I'm assuming it's like bridal makeup and
it's not Max's style. Um, that being said, how do you feel in this moment as your character's like, uh, oh, you're okay. Never mind. We'll come back to Max. That being said, let's go back to Robin. Robin, uh, do you see a pink hair as she makes eye contact with you, in Serio, right? Uh, this petite, okay, we'll come back. Petite maid with pink hair as she starts to run towards you. She's doing like a little run. Uh, as she she starts waving at you. She's like, "Oh, Miss."
I'll
Um,
walk over to her. Yeah.
and she goes, and she kind of like she does like the little thing. She goes, "I'm so sorry. We seem to have lost you." Uh,
It's quite all right. It happens, I understand.
the bride is getting ready. Would you follow me and I'll lead you to the back.
Yes.
Um, that being said, as you guys are leading to the back, not quite there yet. Uh, back to Max. Max, how do you feel in this moment right now?
um I don't feel quite like myself because this is not the makeover, the hair, or the dress I would pick for my future wedding, even if I even got married. But she like kind of has this idea in her head that because she doesn't really want to leave. She would like it if there was a way for her to come and go as she pleased. And since Jack, if this is my Jack, comes and goes as he wants, this could be like a good thing for me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So she definitely wants to talk to Jack about it though. Especially since he's not marrying me, but my clone.
Yes. Um, that being said, the one of the maid Cheryl comes back and she's you know hands behind her back and she kind of nods and she goes, "Madam, uh, your betrothed said he will talk to you. Once you
Thank
are
you so
ready, I
much.
will lead you to the door before the wedding
How do I
starts."
look, Cheryl? I give her a little turn, like a
She
spin.
smiles. It's very genuine. She looks at you and she smiles
Hmm.
and she goes, "You look gorgeous. Um, not even a flower could compare to you." Um, as you are getting ready, the women start to lead you. Cheryl leads you, through this little hallway,
Hmm.
in front of these big doors, right? You can hear a commotion of people talking outside. Uh, and Cheryl kind of nods and she goes, "I will be leaving you here until the ceremony starts. Uh, good luck, madam, and I hope you have a good
Thank
wedding.
you. Thank you,
Uh,
Cheryl.
your husband should be here soon." Uh,
Thank you.
as she kind of nods, she starts to walk away. Robin, the pink hair, she leads you to where the bridal room is. Uh, and you start to see there's 2 other maids there, and it seems like they're starting to clean up, right? You could tell there's like been accessories, there's some makeup, and there looks to be quite some like flowers. It's very adorned,
Mhm.
or ornate, I should say. As the woman, the petite, she goes, "Oh, where's the bride?" And the one of the maids to go, "Oh, she's about to meet, you know, Duke Jack." Um, as and she goes, "Oh, all right." She turns to you, Robin, and she goes, would you like to find a seat inside?"
I actually need to go to the lady, because she entrusted me with a important errand. So I need to let her know the outcome of that.
Oh, okay. She kind of turns to the other maids. One of the maids is like, "Oh, well, I'm pretty sure Cheryl just took her to go meet Jack. I just don't know. You might have to go look for her."
That's
So
perfectly fine.
the pink hair girl goes, "Well, I'll go with you." As she starts to open the door into this little hallway you're gonna go through. Uh, that being said, my players, Max, you can hear a commotion of people inside.
Hmm.
It's loud. You can hear people talking. Uh, and but it's kind of like muffled, right? It feels like you're standing outside, and this is like a waiting room. It's very quiet from this muffled sound. Um, you can see behind you, it's a marble floor. There's pillars, uh, and there's like red roses in a vase. Uh, when suddenly you can hear one of vase collapse, like fall to the floor, and it breaks. Uh, that being said, let me rotate to my other group and we'll come back. Uh, Mo, Angus, uh, let's start with. I'm gonna start with Hoshi, and then we'll go with Angus and Mo and see what you guys would like to do. Uh, Hoshi is fanning himself and he goes, "Oh, I love a good wedding." As he starts to bump into someone, he bumps into this uh a younger man. He is, shall we say, he's a muscular dragonborn. Uh, he's probably about 6 foot. Uh, as he's dressed in a very regal, uh, shall we say, uh, I don't want to say son. Actually, no. But it'd be fun. No. Let's go ahead and just say he's from the freaking Spring Court or Spring region. Um, as he turns, and the two make eye contact, and Hoshi goes, "Oh, Dar, I wasn't expecting to see you here." The Dragonborn turns and he kind of scoffs and he goes, "Hoshi, all you do is make trouble. Huh? How's it faring in the Moon region?" And Hoshi kind of flutters his fan and he goes, "Perfectly fine. How's it going in the Spring Court? Uh, last time I heard, you seem to have been stood up at the altar." Uh, Dara kind of turns and he goes, "That's none of your business." And he kind of like huffs for a second. And how she kind of goes, as the two like kind of depart. Before they do depart, the man goes, "You better watch yourself. I heard the Prince of the Sun region's here. I would hate for you to meet him." And how she kind of like, kind of does like a disgusted face, and he goes, "How about you stay out of other people's business?" And he starts to wave a fan before trying to find like a seat nearby. Uh, Angus, Mo, what would you like to do?
I love how he said that, but he's the one who is instigating.
Damn, Moshi.
You don't just say that to a person.
Yeah.
Oh, how's it been since you got left at the altar?
And then he goes, "Stay out of people's business."
Yeah.
Sir.
Sure sucks when you got left, wasn't it?
I guess we'll go and find some seats. I don't know.
Roll me perception. Angus, what are you doing?
Same as Mo.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
I don't see
perception.
shit. I rolled a 3.
Okay,
I got a
Angus.
19.
You're gonna find there's an empty bench. You can see there's a old couple making their way towards that one last bench that's open. It seems to be.
Get out of my
I'm
way.
gonna kind of like direct Hoshi towards those seats. "Oh, Hoshi, look, their seats are right there." And he's gonna kind of like,
Are you like running with like you grab Hoshi and then but like yank to run towards the bench right now?
I would say yes.
As you like get to the bench, and Mo, you also see this. You guys like get to the bench. This old person, this old lady with her husband. She goes, "Oh, Darn it, there's no more seats, darling. I think we'll just
I
have to
thought I
stand.
saw some seats near the back.
Oh, oh, really? Her eyes are shut closed, and they start to like slowly walk over behind, to look for more
No.
seats. Um,
Free seats?
huh?
Said free seats?
Oh, she goes, ah, Angus, you did such a wonderful job. Ah, thank you.
I wouldn't ever want to miss or have bad seats at a wedding for my friend. Like, you know.
Guys, oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait to see what happens.
The blind guy can't wait to see what happens.
Hoshi's gonna object.
Like, I can't.
Uh, yeah, you can't wait to see what happens, right? He doesn't have to see for something
Here.
to happen.
He can hear.
I'm
Can't wait to
just
hear what
saying.
happens.
Okay, that being said, you guys are taking seats. Uh, Mom. Hmm, hmm, hmm.
What are you about to subject me to next?
I'm not gonna suggest you to anything.
You're so full of shit. What now?
We're just gonna do a little throw, a little saving. No.
See, I'm not gonna subject you to anything. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, I gotta. Let me just double check real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, sorry. Why do I have in my head? It's gonna be a saving throw, but let's do do a wisdom saving throw.
See,
Uh,
you're looking good at these. Okay, that's a 22.
okay, you're able to shake this off, but you start to feel like something uh burning, something kind of like trying to take over your body for a second, but you kind of like shake it off for a second. Uh, and you start to feel as though you're being watched from a distance. Um,
I want to. Let me like scan the room.
okay, make another perception check for me. Um, do it for you. Ch- ch- ch-
Yeah,
ch-
I'm rolling like shit on my perception checks. That's
Dice
what
jail. Dice jail.
what's
Dice
9 plus 4? 13.
13.
Okay. Um, you're scanning the room. You don't quite like you don't feel better. Like you don't feel like you're at ease. Like you can't figure out what it is. But you do like start to pick up some people. Like there's the old couple in the back. There was that person that Hoshi was talking to. There's some people from the winter region. In their little fur coats. Uh, they seem to be standing afar from everyone else in their own little space. Uh, but then you start to notice that people from another region, uh, there seems to be like a tiger-like man with yellow striking eyes who seems to be very muscular, probably about like in human terms, probably about like mid-20s. um, he seems to be dressed in like red and gold attire. That being said, and you start to like pick up the hint that maybe that person's from like the sun region. Cause like uh that being said, we're going back to Max. Max, you hear the glass shatter of a vase behind you. And you start to turn real quick.
Mhm.
But you see no one's there. You don't see anyone. When you start to hear the doors start to open, uh and next thing you know, you start to hear like a trumpet is playing as like the music starts and you turn around and everyone starts to turn around their head towards you. Mo, Angus, you start to feel everyone start to turn around in the back as the music starts to play. Uh, uh, Max, what would you like to do in this moment?
Where's my aide? Where is my beloved? I can't see no one. He was supposed to meet me here. Cheryl!
Uh, like looking around, this older gentleman kind of comes running down the hallway. Robin, as you're going through the hallway, you start to like hear the music play as well. As so you start to like pick up the pace, right, as you are going down this hallway. This older man, he's a drow elf. He goes up and he goes, "Madam, would you like me to take your arm?" Uh,
Um, no, I'm okay. Thank you. I am waiting for my aide.
oh, of
They
course,
should be here any second.
but you really should. As you two are talking, and he's like, you really should like. People are waiting. You start to see at the end of this long strip, at the altar, uh,
Mhm.
you recognize him. He's very familiar. He used to be one of. He used to be one of your customers. You
Wow.
recognize. Uh, he's got brown, shaggy, curly hair, blue eyes, 6 foot. You recognize Jack. From your little.
This motherfucker.
Uh, you can tell he's got elf ears. He's standing there with his arms behind his back. He's smiling from. He's smiling
Ear to ear.
ear to ear.
Ear to
Thank
ear.
you. I was like, what do you call this?
What is this?
A big smile.
Uh, that being said,
Well, sir, it wouldn't be my wedding if I wasn't refusing something.
madam, what are you talking about?
Can I
It
come
wouldn't
in?
be my wedding. It's okay. She should be here any second.
Can I come in now?
Yeah, you can come in now,
Yeah.
Robin. But I will say,
Yes.
as you
she's here.
get there, you notice the doors are open, Robin, and you can see there's a whole bunch of people in the benches as the music is playing.
Can I close the doors? Can I close
Yeah,
them?
you can
Yeah.
close
Oh,
them.
just a moment, everyone, just a moment.
Mo and Angus, you see Max at the door when this elf lady starts going, just a second, and closes the door. And she goes, oh, well,
Who does that lady think she is?
people start to murmur. Some people are like, what's going on? Do you think there's something happening? Oh, is there something wrong? Maybe she's nervous. People are starting to murmur a bit. Robin.
Yes.
I'll turn to the old guy and be like, so my lady needs to talk to the Duke now.
Well, no, it's all right. I want to talk to you, aide.
Okay,
my
but
aide.
don't you also want to talk to your?
Yes, it'll happen. I have.
Okay. Can you just let him know we
I'm
need
sure
a
he
bit?
does. He knows me very well.
Yeah. And I'll just wait for the old man to go.
Oh, madam, but the wedding, we
Sir,
cannot.
the wedding is going to
you're
happen.
delaying it more by arguing with her.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be
Thank you,
over
sir.
there.
Thank you,
Him and the
yes.
maid. Okay. Him and the maid start to go into the hallway for a second. It's just you two.
Okay.
First of all,
Sister,
what the fuck?
Rob,
You
listen, Rob.
You look good, but also like
Thank
that's
you.
not like I'm not used
But
to this.
listen, divorce is here.
Okay,
and-
no, you
but
shouldn't get married in the
listen.
first place.
But listen, power and money. Well, there's not money here, but power and
You
influence.
don't know what your clone bargained for.
I will figure it out. Divorce?
Oh, as you say, I do.
No, after.
Yeah, that
It'll
sounds
be
like a great plan.
Rob, it'll be fine. It'll
It'll
be
be
funny if
fine.
I get married before you.
First of all, I'm not going to comment on that. Secondly, Was that Jack?
Yes, it was.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, but the thing is, once we go back, if I'm married to said Jack, I can go back and forth as I please.
Do you even love him? Don't you have a
I
thing
have a
going
fat
on?
crush on him.
Don't you have a thing going on with someone
I
else?
can have two things. You don't know my romance preferences.
Okay, but did you forget to ask someone?
Are we forgetting someone? Is Casey?
Uh,
You think maybe you should, talk to the other person involved before you maybe hurt their feelings and,
but
potentially get into a
God,
situation
is
like I
Sergio
was?
here?
Unfortunately, I would say Serio is here in this moment.
Oh,
Uh,
let's rewind.
well, if you
What?
want,
I didn't know he was here.
well,
You
Mary
did
did
say it was
that
only us
Sergio
two.
was with.
Robin.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you also
Okay.
said it was only us two.
Yeah.
I can say that Sarah stepped aside for a moment so you can have a sisterly talk.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let Cam roll later to see if she overhears it, though. So,
Okay.
So maybe you should have that conversation.
But listen, Sergio has a thing for Kelsey,
Okay, but the
and
thing
I think
is,
that runs deeper than our. I don't even think he likes me. He was forced to kiss me, Rob. Forced.
I mean, you guys
Bargain.
were also forced to be parents together.
Yes, and we can.
So
You're making things very difficult. Look, I look
listen,
beautiful, and I'm
this
not
is the
going to leave a
consequences.
duke at the altar.
This is the consequences of your actions.
It's the consequences of Sergio's actions. He cloned me.
You told him to.
I told him to take a picture. I didn't know
He didn't know
he
he was
going
going to do that.
Neither did I.
You're the.
Sergio.
So, is there any part of you
Uh-huh.
that feels a certain
Mhm.
way for him?
For who? Which one?
Sergio. The one that you're not getting
Yeah.
married to.
Yeah.
Okay?
Why can't I have both?
Because you have to talk to them about it.
I don't know what he wants. And every time
Yeah. Do
we
you know
tried
what
to
Jack
talk
wants
about
too? Because we didn't know that
every-
Jack was here.
every time we've talked about what Sergio wants, it's always Kelsey this, Kelsey that. I don't even know if he likes me, okay?
Okay, maybe that's a discussion you guys should have. And then also with Jack, we didn't know
It's
he
kind
was
of too
freaking
late for
fake.
that.
Well, maybe he should get his butt over here so you guys can have a quick chat. Before you'd say, I do. This is why marriage shouldn't.
Cheryl, are you still here?
you start to hear footsteps as
Pitter
Elven lady
patters.
comes out with braids, and she goes, "Yes, madam."
What happened to the Duke coming to talk to me before this?
Well, I'm afraid he told me he was going here. That's what he told me.
Okay, well, there's no takesy backsies, Cheryl, so I need him over here right now.
But madam, he's on the altar waiting for
He
you
can
right
And
now.
walk
he
his
can-
ass
yeah.
down here.
He can get off the altar.
I will go get him. Would you rather me go get him, Cheryl?
You want her to walk through all those people and drag him back out?
And
That
they
seems
see
very
me all
embarrassing for the
again?
Duke.
But madam, all right, I will go see if I can talk.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
This poor
Are
lady.
you happy? Are you happy? Rob, are
Am
you
I happy? Am I happy?
I'm asking you a question.
Am I happy that
That's
my
what I asked.
sister is going to get married because of a bargain that her clone made in a Fey realm that we don't belong in, while our brother is still in the mortal realm. Yeah, you're asking me if I'm happy with this?
Whatever.
So,
I'm
as you
it's fine.
two are bickering outside of a wedding ceremony, Max dressed in a bridal dress, Robin obviously already having issues and mixed feelings right now with her own issues with Isaac. Stereo, this poor puppy wolf. uh,
What did that?
Stereo.
When did that get brought up? I don't like the
Stereo,
implication of
this
He
that.
said fuck 50. Why fuck 50?
I'm tired of catching strays today. You all need
Oh
to
my
stop.
god, that's so funny.
um,
What do you say fuck 50 for?
Stereo running in. Angus Mo, you start to hear people start to express concern. It seems like it's taking a while. Even Jack at the altar is kind of confused for a second. When
He
uh,
wouldn't be if he just came.
well,
That's what she said.
Mm,
Sorry.
But
maybe if you just let your sister walk the aisle, this would be more entertaining.
you want me
Okay?
to have my baby sister go down the aisle and get
Yes.
married?
Yes. Thank you.
No.
That being said, you guys start to see a maid start to kind of come up and start to talk to Jack on the altar. There's some commotion. When you start to hear footsteps behind you, Angus and Mo, when you start to see that tiger, from earlier, Mo start to step up and come to start speaking with you guys. Hold up. Let's see. Oh,
I
you
don't like
guys.
the implications of this.
Oh
uh,
god.
this tiger is also accompanied by another man. He's also standing at like 6 foot. He has black skin with blonde hair that kind of turns into flames. He has golden eyes, also similar to of a tiger. He has a big toothy grin. He's also very muscular. You can tell the way they dress is also very skin revealing. Uh, they like to wear like sort of like bands that kind of accentuate like the arms and stuff. They wear like an open sleeve robe that kind of crosses at the waist with a sash tied at the waist. Um, that being said, these two uh men walk over. When you start to kind of hear like a low, rough voice from this tiger that goes, "Oshi, it's a pleasure seeing you here." When Hoshi
Oh.
kind of turns and he goes, "Ah, well, if it isn't the prince." Oh, and he starts to like fan himself more, and he goes, "What are you doing here, Soul?" Um, when this tiger kind of turns and he goes, "Ah, I was just trying to see my favorite person. Uh, how are you doing?" And how she kind of fans himself and goes, "I'm doing wonderful. Okay, so, um, now, if you excuse me, I'm trying to enjoy a wedding here. Uh, when Mo Soul kind of makes eye contact with you, and he has one arm behind his back, and he kind of gestures to you, and he goes, "That's an interesting earring you have there."
Okay.
Don't be nice to the prince.
Oh, he's a prince. Okay.
Y'all are so rude today. You deserve that fireball. Okay.
The twink. Fire blast.
um.
Uh,
When the prince kind of growls for a second, he goes, "All right then." Uh, he kind of makes one last remark before turning away, and he goes, "Oh, but do be careful, Hoshi. I hear there's a dragon running around." Um, and Hoshi kind of goes, "Well, don't you have other matters to attend to? I heard one of your brothers is missing." He starts waving, and Soul kind of goes. He kind of huffs for a second. He goes, "I heard your father's back in town. What a disgrace, showing his face after everything he's done." And he kind of picks up for a second. And he goes, "Don't you talk about my father." He like snaps his fan and he goes, "If you don't watch it, Saul, I'll make sure I do something again, just like at your birthday party." Uh,
Hoshi, please, please.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't let him get to me. Stupid Sun Region people thinking they're better than me. He starts to like mutter that under his breath.
Prince Soul, was it?
Yes.
Is there any particular reason why you are here? I mean, I don't. That's a lie. I do want to be rude, but I'm just trying to, gauge the situation for what it is.
Uh, who are you?
I am His Highness's
Aid.
additional.
He's my aide.
Yes, his aide.
Uh, he so goes. He kind of nods and he goes, Very well. It seems I have offended you. It wasn't my intention. Please excuse me. I was simply wanting to catch up with what seemed to be an old friend. And he kind of gives like another grin before starting to walk away. Uh, and how she goes, I never liked him anyway. Friend, is that what I am? And he opens his fan up again and he goes, I'm so sorry about that, Mo. The sun region just gets under me.
So was that like an X or something? I'm feeling a lot of animosity between slighted ex lovers. I don't know.
No, never, not with him. Can you please make an insight check on both Haru and Hoshi in this moment?
Yeah, I would love to.
Inkus, what are you up to?
Angus is kind of just like witnessing this, but he's also thinking about flagging down one of the maids to check on them, like to check on Maxine at the front door. It's like, are you serious? This elf really just blocked her from coming out to her own wedding? Be serious, you know?
I know.
So
Yes.
no, go ahead. Finish.
I almost feel like we should do something about it. I want to see a wedding happen. What is happening?
Angus is gonna kind of call out to one of the maids. Is there a maid around here somewhere? Please go check on the bride.
uh One of the you start to like as you're like gesturing, a maid comes up to you. She seems to be in braids. No, she has pink hair, very petite, and she goes up to you and she goes, I'm so sorry, it's supposed to be a few minutes. It seems like the bride is kind of nervous. She wants to have a talk with him.
I saw that there was an elf with her, and she closed the doors on the bride herself. Please go check on her.
Okay, I know, but the wedding will start soon. You start
I
to
appreciate
see
your kindness. Thank you.
the duke at the altar has dismissed the maid. The maid has been dismissed as he still continues to stand at the altar. Um, that being said, Mo, what did you get?
I rolled a 26.
Oh, damn.
With a 26, you can
He's
see
clocking
how,
everything.
Clock that
you can,
non-binary T.
uh, you can see that not Hoshi, Haru is like, Haru is like both a mix of anger, uh, he's just angry. You can tell Haru's just
Mhm.
very angry. He does not like the principal at all. In this moment. And there seems to be like some other stuff going on. Hoshi, doesn't seem like he's angry. He just seems kind of like flustered, irritated a bit, like just to be caught off guard like that. But yes. Would you like to do anything else?
No, but I will say, I do think the lady doth protest too much, but that's neither here nor there.
Um, Robin and Max, you guys start to hear footsteps as two guards start to come forward. Uh, Robin, I'm gonna need you to make a roll for me. Um,
Okay.
um,
Bring it on.
as the two guards, along with the maid, step forward. This is the same maid from earlier with the braids, Cheryl, and she kind of goes, I'm so sorry, madam, but the Duke said that the wedding has to go on and you can talk after. Uh, and then she kind of gestures and she goes, he also told me there's not supposed to be an aide here, um, and that if we do not start soon, you will be forced to. So the
Oh,
option is with you. Um,
You would force a
see,
marriage?
Aid, it's okay.
My lady, I really don't think it
No,
is.
Aid, it's okay. You're gonna take my arm and you're gonna walk me up there.
I am.
Hmm. Thank you so
Really?
much. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much.
The two guards kind of bow their head for a second as the maid starts to open the door. You start to hear the music that had been paused start to go back
It's right
up
here.
again. Right, the trumpets
Before
play
the
again.
doors open, can I ask her if she wants me to a real quick question? Like, do you want me to walk you down as this or as me?
My sister.
I'll drop the disguise real quick.
Okay. When you do that, the maid goes, "Oh, okay. Uh,
It's a long
uh,
My
story.
aide is very um she loves costumes.
oh, okay.
She loves them.
Yep, I love them.
Is that
Hmm.
like a kink thing? Or
No, I don't have a glamour
I
kink.
would hope not, because my aide is also my sister.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
Yes.
judging. Some people, we have people who do that here. It's kind of a history thing, but don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Th- that being said, the another maid starts running up. She's got like a bouquet of flowers. She hands it to you. Um, they kind of nod. You start to hear the music play up. Robin, you are taking Max down this aisle. Uh, Mo and Angus, you start to see. Max, you're gonna make eye contact with Mo, Angus, Hoshi, and Haru on one side of the
Is
bench.
Isaac also there?
Uh, yeah, we'll see. Isaac
Okay.
is also there.
I'm
Um,
gonna wave.
as all you guys look and make eye contact, Robin, you also make eye contact with them. Isaac's eyes are widened as like you two are going down the aisle. Um,
Angus is gonna wave as well.
I'm gonna
um,
give a what the fuck look to Mo.
um. As you guys are walking down the altar, the music is playing. You can see a lot of people are staring at you. Uh, you people are cheering, some people are making comments. As you get up to the altar, Max, you see Jack. He is standing there, smile as he like, uh, tries to lead you up the stairs at the top of the altar. Um,
I'll give her a hug
Robin,
before, so. I will kill him if I need to, but don't. Like, can we not do that?
Can we not do what? I'm
Like,
just
if I have
squeezing
to,
tighter.
if I have to kill him because something goes on and
I will
he won't
I
let
will
you
kill
get
him
divorced
before
or
you do.
something.
No, I will kill him before you do. Thank you, sister. I'm getting
um,
married before you.
Shut up! I love you.
Love you
um,
too.
Robin, you kind of take a spot to the side. When Max,
Front row
uh,
seats.
in front row seat. Max, he puts his hand out to help you up the step. Do you take his hand? Oh, you take his
Yes.
hand. He pulls you up and he goes. He kisses your hand and he goes, "You look lovely." Um.
Thank you, Jack.
Uh. As and there is this older man who's sitting at like a podium with like a little book. Uh. He's got like greased back hair. He's in a really nice suit and he starts to like give like a spiel. Today we are gathered.
For
As
marriage.
Max, you're looking straight into Jack. He's just like this. He's pretty much the same, except he's like Elvin, and uh he's more Fey-like. You can tell he seems taller too.
Hmm.
More handsome, more taller. That being said, he's smiling, looking to your eyes. When all of a sudden you hear the doors open. And a woman with long blonde hair comes forward, and she goes,
Yeah.
like there's like guards like running, trying to pull this lady back. You're gonna recognize her. She's got brown eyes. She's 5'7". Uh, and like the guards are trying to like pull her back. I'm gonna have to roll for this, but like, uh, and people start to murmur, and how she goes, I'm so excited. Finally, things are kicking up. Uh, that being said, players, we're about to go ahead and take a break. Another 5-10 minute break. Uh, and we'll be back.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What the fuck? Hi, Hannah.
We did big.
back. My players, as you start to hear "Stop the wedding," you're gonna recognize Max. This is Hannah. Elvin,
Mhm.
but Hannah. Uh,
Figured.
it seems like she's drenched. Right. The guards are like pulling her back when someone else, a man, an elvish man, starts to go, "Stop! Stop!" As he is like carrying a woman in a cloak. As the woman pulls her cloak back,
Oh
as this
shit.
man, Angus, you're gonna recognize this man, from the summer court. This elvish man. Uh,
You're not.
She's doing it to all of us, Skip.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you do.
um, you're gonna recognize him, Angus. As past memories are gonna come flooding to you in this moment, in this wedding hall. Um, when this man goes, "Stop the wedding," she's not the real one. She's a clone, as he points to Max. As the woman who drops her cloak looks exactly like Max. It's the clone from earlier. Um,
Fuck.
uh, people start to gasp, and how she goes, "Oh, the exciting drama! I love it." That being said, people start to like gasp as like uh people start to remember and there goes clone. Why is there two of them? Um, and eventually, Jack, uh, Max, he turns to you and his eyes go wide and he drops your hand for a second and he goes, "Okay, let's." Gosh. Jack is stressed in this moment. He starts to like rub his forehead. Um, and
Boy,
he
me
goes,
too.
he goes, "Okay, let's let's take a break. Let's take a 10-minute break. Um,
Be right back,
uh,
guys.
um, some people gasp, and some people are like, there starts to be like a ruckus, as some people are like, but the wedding. And so that being said, Jack goes, "Unhand them," like to the guards. As the guards start to let go of the woman, Hannah. As Hannah starts to brush herself off, and she goes, "That's what I thought." She goes, "She's a clone." And that being said, Jack's like, "Stop, stop. Let's take a 10." Uh, he goes, "I'm so sorry for everyone who's here today. It seems we will be pausing the wedding until this is sorted out. Thank you for your concern and your patience at this time." Um, Jack turns to you, Max, and he goes, "Will you follow me?"
Yes.
I'm getting up to
Uh,
follow them.
uh, okay. Let's say, hmm, okay. Angus, Hoshiyamo. Um, Hoshi goes, "What's happening now?
Uh,
Can, uh,
uh, uh, Angus is like actually speechless. Like he
uh,
can't really believe what he's seeing.
can someone tell me what is happening right now?"
Um,
Are you quite
there's
alright, Angus?
uh, uh there's two of Max. Um, and he can't really continue because he's like kind of like staring at the man.
Okay. Um, Mo, what would you like to
Mhm.
do in this moment? As you see that Angus is clearly off in this moment.
He's like pale white.
You say the word, and I'll make him disappear.
Uh, No, 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 no.
Okay.
He was gone.
I was right.
Oh,
Make who disappear? What is happening? You're saying the clone has shown up, right? But uh, what should we do? Ah, Hold up. I
Let's
should.
find the others and reconvene.
Hold up. I'm gonna do something. Let's see.
We need to
What
go,
do we
we
want?
need to go with Jack and the clone to wherever they are going.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god, I just realized, do they now I don't think they know who is who.
We don't.
I did wave. Fuck. Okay,
Well,
continue.
Are you talking about us? Oh.
Yeah.
that being said, Jack starts to lead you. It seems like you are going back to the bridal room where you got ready.
Mhm.
Robin, you can follow. Uh, the guards are leading the other group to the bridal room right now. But Angus Mo, uh, I'm assuming you're following. Who are you following in this moment?
Angus is
Um,
following the man, and I guess since he's going with them as well.
Okay, Mo, you
yeah,
following? Okay.
I'm following along.
Um, as you guys start to follow this other group, hold up, it's still, um, as you're following this other group, some guards start to stop you, right? You can see people are starting to get up and leave. One of the guards is like, "I'm so sorry, but you can't go down this hallway. We are blocking this way."
Yeah, I pushed past them.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Oh no. Come on, Matt.
That's okay. That's a lot. That's 28.
Oh, I also got a nat 20. So hold up. That's right.
Technically, there are no crits in ability checks.
I know.
Technically.
I only got a 22. That's rough. Um, so Mel, you push past this guard, uh, and God. He goes, "Stop! You can't go there." Um,
We need to be with them right now. We are their friends. We,
um, as you guys are making this commotion, as Mo pushes back past this guard, uh, you're gonna make eye contact, Angus, with the elven man and what seems to be Max's clone and Hannah. Uh, the elven man makes eye contact with you, Angus. Uh, as his eyes go wide, will you please roll an insight check for me right now?
15.
15. Um, you're gonna see he's certainly surprised. Um, and there's pain in his eyes. Surprise and pain. And that's all I'll give you. Um, as the elven man raises his hand, he goes, "It's all right. Just let him pass." And you start to see the Max start to open her mouth, and she goes, "Whatever." Um, as they start to go down the hallway, the guard goes, "Rude." As you guys are like lit through, you follow. Uh, Now, this small little bridal room is about to get real crowded. Um, so Jack is there with Max and Robin. Uh, Jack kind of turns to Robin for a second and he goes, "Actually, my question is, okay, Max,
He
do you
would,
think he would know Robin?"
yeah, and I would have definitely talked to Robin about him.
Okay. Um, as he like turns to the two of you, and he goes, "Well, wait. Um, you're going to start to see the other clone Max come in with this elven man, and Hannah as well. And you're gonna see Mo and Angus also come in behind as well with Hoshi. Uh, that being said, you guys are all in this room. When Jack goes, he kind of sighs and he goes, "There's one too many people in this room right now. I just want to know the difference between who's the real Max and who's the clone."
The real Max is
Okay,
right here.
Jack, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. I am the real Max, you know. I saw you every day. not every day, but you came into the cafe a lot. And I was there, but I am not the Max you made the bargain or marriage with.
Jack kind of actually. Will you roll persuasion?
Absolutely.
Um,
28.
28. Okay. He kind of is a little taken back. But he looks around. He goes, "I don't think I need this many people to decide between two people." When the other Max steps up and she goes, "She's not the real one. I spent the last couple days with you. She hasn't."
Just because
You
you
I'm
did
spent
the
the
one.
spend the
last
last
couple of
couple of
days
days with
doesn't
him,
mean,
but you are
yeah,
not the real Max and you never will be.
yeah. I know my sister, and you're not her.
Period.
She kind of like makes a disgusted face and she goes, "All you ever are is rude."
Says
And
who's talking? You are me.
that being said, she goes up to Jack and she goes, "Jack, I'm the one you fell in love with. I've spent the last couple days with you."
I've known him for months.
Hold up,
Months.
sorry.
You've
I have
known
to
him for a
pull.
couple of days.
You also have to remember your clone has the same memories as you. Hold up.
Yes.
Except for it. I have to pull up your sheet if I'm making a roll. Hold up.
Do we,
I,
God, do we
Yes.
have the same memories going like since
Forward.
as we are not together anymore?
No.
Or
So
okay.
like after her birth, right? She doesn't have any new
Mhm.
memories that you have, but any bargains you
Okay.
make are the same.
Okay.
Birth by Artemis. Love that song.
Okay.
Disconnect him right now.
Get him out of here.
Hold up. I'm sorry. I need to.
We're gonna have to start having you roll with disadvantage every time you bring up a K-pop reference.
We should have a little K-pop reference counter. That'd be so fun.
Okay, she rolled 29. Okay.
Oh,
Oops.
okay.
That being said, Jack is completely torn apart in this situation, and he kind of like covers his face and goes, "I don't need this many people in this room right now." When Hannah starts to come forward and she goes, "Listen." Hold up. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the pages. Hold up. Just give me 1 second. If you guys want to talk, like Mo, Angus versus Robin, Max, if you want to talk to each other real quick while I look at this.
You have more people that will vouch for this Max than that Max.
By the way, Angus, Mo, you look lovely. I'd say
Thank you.
Angus, you look rather ravishing.
Uh,
I
thank you.
don't think you should say that with your fiance. Literally, not even 5 feet away from you.
I'm gay. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
And immediately, Angus is gonna take Alexi out of the room.
Okay.
Wait, he was
Uh,
here the whole time? I didn't put two and two together.
You can take Alexia out into the hallway. You guys go into the hallway. I guess we'll pause on the other thing. When you do this, it's just you and Alexi in the hallway.
What the fuck?
I think I should be the one saying that.
You should?
I heard you were banished.
Yeah, because of you.
Oh, I
I
was
thought
right.
you were dead.
I was,
What happened?
but they used a wish spell, my mother. But by the time I came back, you were already gone. You can see he's got pain in his eyes. Um, it almost seems like he wants to like reach for you, but he doesn't. And he goes, "What's it been like the past couple years?"
Well, it's been horrible. I mean, right after I left, I don't even think I was myself for a while. Eh, But then I met someone else, and they kind of filled that gap. They are so similar to you, like incredibly similar.
Roll
And
insight for me real quick.
I kind of clung to them. 21.
21. Uh, he almost can't. He shows this brief like emotion before like hiding it again. Um, it's just like sadness and pain. But it's quickly covered up with like stoic. Um, and he goes, "I see." And he kind of like rubs the back of his neck for a second, and he goes, "So you found a new lover?"
It was the only thing I had, knowing that you were gone.
"I did try to lift your banishment. I went to the queen, but she dismayed me. She said it was needed for political reasons.
Always about
So my
politics,
efforts,
isn't it?
yes, my efforts were fruitless. So, uh, where's your lover now?"
He was kidnapped, and I'm trying to find him. It was very unfortunate the way it happened. You remember Keyleth?
Yes.
She was the one who took him. I
Um,
killed her, but now I have no idea where he is.
you killed Keyleth.
She attacked us, and I did what I had to.
She was always a bit crazy.
She's always
Um,
talking to herself.
he kind of chuckles with you on that. Um, it there seems to be like almost like an awkward silence between the two of you. Um, as we're gonna rotate back to
Yeah.
Max and Robin for a second. You both notice Angus take out this elven man into the hallway. Uh, that being said, Max. So we have Max, Robin, Clone Max, Hannah, Jack. Uh,
And
Jack,
Mo.
Mo, Haru,
Mo,
Hoshi, and
Hoshi,
Isaac.
Mo, Haru, Hoshi. I'm sorry, there's so many people right now. Um, that being said, Jack is shaking his head and he goes, "I can't. This is too much." And it was supposed to be today, out of all days. He kind of shakes his head and he ruffles his hair for a second and he goes, uh, and he goes, "So who's the person I made a bargain with?" Uh,
Or I
oh,
point to.
you the immediate point cracks me up. When you do that, uh, Jack, uh, you can tell Jack is like thinking in this moment. Obviously he's contemplating a lot in this moment, and he goes, "What do you mean, clone? What happened?"
So, a picture was taken of me. Is Sergio in the room too?
Sarah's in the room too. I do think if Cam was here, Cam would try to explain the
Yeah,
whole situation, going
Yeah.
through each action of what happened.
yeah.
Um,
Our friend has a camera, Sergio.
Sarah explained how like I took a photo and the photo like then they came out and there's like another version of them and they're like kind of permanent, blah blah blah. And Jack is kind of like following along and he kind of sighs, and goes, well, "That's no good because the thing is, the bargain we made was already the marriage. This whole ceremony is just for looks for the kingdom." Um.
We're already married.
uh,
Ew.
I'm gonna sit down. Robin's gonna find a seat.
Ew. We're already married. Also, so the thing is, any bargain I make, same with her, it's transferred. So I also have the same bargain as you. I show him the lightning across my shoulder.
When you do this, he is so I feel so bad for Jack right now. Jack is like so stressed right now. He's like trying to figure out how to deal with stuff right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Girl,
with
me
Alexi
too.
and Angus in the hallway right now, Hannah steps forward and she shakes her head and she goes, "Wait a minute. Are you telling me this one isn't the one I've spent all my time with?"
In the mortal realm?
I am your
Yes.
best friend. I have known you since I was like 5 years old.
You can tell Hannah is also taking like a moment. When the other Max is trying to clean onto Jack in this moment, and she goes, "I'm the one we've made a bargain with. I'm the one we're married."
He would
And
never
Jack kind of,
cling on to him like that, wouldn't like? Ugh.
then Max
Oh
kind of,
dear.
she kind of scoffs at you, and she goes, "You're annoying." And she also makes a comment. She goes, "Actually, no, never mind."
No, say it.
No,
Say
make
it.
the comment.
What do you want to say?
We'll clock your tea another time. That being said, Jack takes a step back and he goes, I need space. I need time. Let's just do this."
Jack, well, can I prove to you that I am the Max you know for months?
Go on. But, yeah, okay.
I go over to my backpack and I grab mints
Oh, okay.
from the cafe.
My sister's
Because even
kinda
though we have the
smart,
same
y'all.
memories, we don't have the same items.
Yeah, my sister's kind of smart, y'all.
What are you doing with mints? Are you just showing them to him?
I hand them to him.
He looks at the
And
mints
I hand him like 3 because that's as many as he would grab.
When you do this, he looks at it very fondly. It's almost like he's like happy and then he's kind of sad in the moment as he takes the mint and looks at them. And he goes, "It seems like I have a lot to think about. Yeah. You can all reside in the castle for now until we have this all sorted." And when he does this, the other Clomax goes, "No, Jack!" As they're talking, "Stop it. Stop it. I will fireball you next. Stop doing this."
Oh, are you gonna ask Baja to twink Fire Blast with her help on that?
He is a wizard. He is a wizard. That being said, Jack kind of waves away and he goes, "Enough. It's been decided." So that being said, Jack kind of pulls out this little badge. It's this golden emblem. It's really small, but it's got an emblem of a little nightingale. It's a little bird. And he goes,
Nightingale?
"Yes,
Okay.
not the canary, nightingale." You make one mistake. No, I'm just kidding. Deserved. It was deserved.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
And he goes, "Use this to get in." And he kind of shakes away and he goes, "We'll talk later." he starts to leave for a second, and he goes, "The maids will lead you. Uh, and we'll talk about this tomorrow." And as he starts to leave, you can tell Clone Max is like following him, chasing after him, trying to talk to
I
him.
would never. I
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I need you to also understand your clone has changed a lot within these past couple of days or week. Okay. That being said,
I still would never.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Now, see, she would do that.
are you saying bitch out loud right now?
Bitch.
Uh,
As much as I agree, maybe we shouldn't say that here right now.
when you say that, the other Max is going to jump you and pull your hair.
Oh.
Go ahead and make a strength roll versus my strength roll. I
my
will.
God.
This is literally just based on your die, because we're
Oh,
using.
let's go! Nat 20, so for a
Woo!
21.
Okay. She rolled a 10 plus whatever. So
Fuck
you're.
you, Max.
What would you like to do as she jumps you and pulls on your hair?
Is like she just like running up behind me and yanking my hair?
She is in front of you and she's jumping on you and pulling on your hair, like, you know.
I'm gonna fucking wrap my arms around this bitch and fucking
You're gonna slam her into a nearby
yeah,
object,
I'm
like
gonna
a table.
fucking I'm gonna suplex her.
When you suplex her, she starts calling you a bitch right back. This Max in a bridal dress and Max in this cloak. That being said, you guys are fighting, and Jack goes, enough, enough, and he starts pulling the clone off of you, and he goes, we will talk tomorrow, and he pulls her into the other room. That being said, oh, when you flip, she flips you back right back. Um, that being said, uh, it's just you guys in the room, and Hoshi goes, well, this has been entertaining. I'll have to add
I'm
that
having
onto the
fun at the
list.
wedding. Are you having fun at the wedding, Hoshi?
I am.
I'm so glad.
Uh, but you start to recognize, this other individual, Hannah. She's still
Oh,
kind
she
of,
stayed?
yeah, she's kind of
Okay.
observing you at this moment. When
Hannah.
Max,
That's it. Hi. How are
uh,
you feeling?
confused. I'm very confused in this moment.
Yeah,
Uh,
I could bet. I didn't know you were here. What happened?
she kind of like, you will you roll insight? Let's just roll insight.
I think I have 5. Dirty 20.
Injury 20, you can tell she seems awkward in this moment, and you can tell she's only awkward when she's lied about something and
Mhm.
she has to confess, and she's like, we can talk about it tomorrow. I'm just glad you're okay. You know?
Do you believe me when I say I am the real Max?
I do. It's just, hmm. Well, I suppose I'll have to tell you about this whole Faye thing. Wait, she pauses, she goes, yes, never mind. Never mind. She says, I'll come to your room tomorrow and we can have a talk then.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
That being said, Hannah also leaves. Mo, Robin, Max, Hoshi, Haru, Isaac. Isaac
Everyone.
does step to you, Robin. He kind of like rubs your back for a second, kind of trying to comfort you, trying to see if you're okay. Uh,
Max is married.
Yeah, Isaac got married. That's what
Congratulations.
that's what this thingy was. I got married before you guys. Haha. You're right. Sorry.
I can't believe you said that to Robin and Isaac in this moment. Oh, that's so awkward. I think Isaac's hand kind of drops for a second. As he goes, he doesn't say anything. It's just silent. Um,
I fear I've done something wrong.
uh,
What you fear is correct.
Isaac, for a second. Okay, let's go back to Angus. Okay, Angus.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would like to say in these final moments before? Actually, shoot, where did we last left off with Alexi and you? He asked you about your lover.
Yeah. And told him that he got kidnapped by Keyleth. I killed her. And then we left about how she was a fucking crazy bitch.
Um, Alexi kind of turns to you and he goes, you can tell he like gulps for a second. He goes, "You've got a new lover. It's nice. Are you happy?"
I believe I am. It's been hard, but I think I did, and don't take this the wrong way, I did get over you. But you're still in my heart. And he's gonna kind of hug him very softly.
When you go in for a hug, he immediately takes a step back.
Oh,
Um, I just need a moment. Um,
I understand.
that's good for you. He kind of looks away to the side for a second. Um, he nods and he goes, "Very well."
Oh,
Uh,
can I also ask what you're doing with my friend Max?
well, I'm actually friends with Hannah. You see, uh, Hannah's actually part of my family. She's on my aunt's side.
Does
So,
she know about
yes,
me?
she
Oh
does.
God.
Um, rotate back. Max, Robin, Mo, what would you guys like to do?
Yeah, after that comment from Max, I'm just gonna like, uh-oh, where did Angus go? I'm gonna go find him. Hoshi, Haru, Sergio, let's come on,
Ooh,
come,
Uh,
yeah.
but,
I don't think I quite want to leave. This is entertaining. Go on.
Okay, fine. I'm leaving.
Uh, you and Haru take a step into the hallway when you bump into Angus and Alexi. Uh, Angus, you see that they're coming out of the hallway. As you guys bump into each other. Angus, Mo, would you like to say anything to each other?
Oh, hi Mo. Is
Hey.
everything okay in there?
No,
Oh,
no, it's not. Um, when are things ever okay, really?
you're right about that. Yeah.
But we're going to figure it out.
Right.
Are How are you? Are you okay? That was a
Uh,
stupid question. You're not.
he's gonna turn to Alexi and Alexi, it was nice to see you. Um, I hope we can meet up again sometime.
Um, Alexi kind of doesn't say anything. He kind of just nods. Before walking away. Uh, I also want to note. Hold on. Okay, sorry. We're gonna rotate back to Max and Robin real quick. Uh, I'll come back to you, Angus and Mo. Uh, Max, just said like I got married before you guys. Robin, how are you feeling? What would you like to do?
I'm giving like a death glare to Max. Um, and being like, oh, fuck. Is it early? Well, so I think he said that, the maids would show us where we could stay.
You're not saying something to me. You told me you'd be more honest.
I don't. What?
Be more honest with me, please.
With what?
You're not telling me something.
What am I not telling you?
I made a comment and you gave me a death glare.
Yeah, because it probably wasn't the best comment to make right now.
Why not?
Isaac kind of goes, maybe I will step out for a second.
You're a part of this. You're my family.
But it's Robin's feelings, and I'm going to respect them. He says before leaving the room. By the way, Angus, I want to say, as in that moment when Alexi like turns for the second and looks to the side, I want to note he actually has like a scar that's starting to fade away on his neck. Just to note for you.
Okay.
Max Robin.
It just wasn't a comment to make.
You guys are together, are you not?
We are.
Okay.
Now. Sorry. There was a brief moment where we were not together.
Why? When?
Today we got back together. Or was it yesterday? I think it was today, right? No, yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday we got back together.
Why were you not together?
Because of things in our relationship that I don't necessarily need to tell you.
Robin, Isaac has been the only sort of stable older man figure I've ever had in my life. We have daddy issues. You know our relationship together, me and Isaac's. Is that why he wasn't around?
Yeah.
I would have called him that day if he was around. But he just disappeared, and I thought he was like any other. I thought he was like dad, or being like dad. And I would have called him that day. But I was mad at him, and I was kind of mad at you because nobody tells me anything.
I didn't know what to say. It was me. I broke up with him.
And you're not gonna tell me why?
Does it have something to do with the comment that you just made?
Did he propose to you?
Robin, who has the ring on her right now.
Yes, he proposed.
And you said no.
I freaked out. I freaked out. Okay, and I wasn't ready, and didn't want to keep him waiting.
Were you not ready because of Dad?
Kind of, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you saw.
Hoshi.
Oh, go ahead. Is Hoshi still in the
Everybody's
room?
here.
Hoshi goes,
Oh,
Everybody's here.
wow. That is intense.
oh my
Who knew your parental figure's gonna have that much of an effect on you?
Oh,
Poor
Hoshi, how are
Isaac.
you so quiet when...
But it seems like you have things to work out. But
Yeah.
I hope for the best for you. Honestly, you'll get there. You'll get there.
That's
Hoshi,
Can you
will you
please
please
leave?
step out?
Am I interrupting something?
Yes, Hoshi.
Oh, he kind of waves a hand. He's like, all right, but if you need anything, I'll be outside.
Please
with the
go.
others."
Yes, thank you.
I'll be outside. He's
I
trying
close
to like.
the door.
As
Is anybody
he
else in the
bumps
room?
No. He bumps into Mo Angus and he goes, well, Mo Angus, as you guys are talking, Hoshi goes, huh, it seems as though they're having some time together in there.
yeah.
Oh.
Angus, are you alright?
As well as I can be. Thank you.
Fair, fair. So what should we do now?
Well, Duke Jack, was it? Duke, did say that we could stay at the castle while he figures out what to do next.
That's lovely. I love that for us. As he starts to fan himself, he goes, where should we stay? We can't go to the West End because that's where I burnt the building down. I wonder if they've renovated it. How exciting! He kind of turns to Isaac and he goes, "By the way, I hope things work out for you." Isaac kind of turns confused to him. Uh, Isaac was like, "What do you mean?" And how she goes, "Oh, well, they're talking about you and marriage
Oh
and
my
Robin in there."
god.
You know, something
Mo,
about
please.
parentals, how they're grown up. Isaac is like nodding. He goes, Isaac kind of looks at Hoshi for a second. And he goes, Hoshi, maybe you shouldn't share those things. And Hoshi kind of goes, oh, I think you should know. Oh, he kind of fans himself. He's like, oh, castle. Uh, uh, Angus Mo, is there anything you would like to do?
Well, Hoshi, do you think that they're going to be throwing the masquerade ball here soon? Maybe we could stay for that.
I don't know. I guess we should ask. Oh, I wonder if we should go to the Viper Club. Oh, it's been a while since I've been there.
Oh, yes. Let's go to the Viper Club. Oh, Mo, you would love it.
What is that?
It's like one of those nightclubs you have in the mortal world. But better, of course.
It's
I
way better.
I don't go to them, so I'm
Oh,
not sure I would like this Viper Club.
oh, come on. It's very fun.
Yeah, but the Fae version of fun and like mortal version of fun are two very different things.
What? Do you guys not have fun like we do? Is it boring?
To some people, it might be.
That's very weird. The Viper Club
Okay.
is awesome.
I'm sure it is, and I'm sure you will have a wonderful time there.
And I will.
I am probably not going to go.
That's okay.
Suit yourself.
Mortals. You do taxes and laundry.
I know, it
That's
feels like
fine.
that's their fun, right?
I suppose.
Some people like doing taxes and laundry, I suppose.
Don't lie to yourself. Uh,
Okay.
Hoshi, starts to make way towards the castle. Uh, uh, Isaac kind of sighs for a second. Um, okay, let's go with this. Angus, what would you like to do?
Um, Angus is kind of go with Hoshi to find like a place to. I'm assuming that he's gonna go find a place to set up for the night, I guess, or like
Okay.
find a room to take.
Wait, where are you going at the castle or?
I'm assuming that's where we're gonna stay, right? Or
Yeah.
is it
Okay.
okay?
Mo, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll buddy up with Isaac and Sergio. Make
Okay.
sure they get to the castle all right. Um, yeah, that's about
Okay.
it for me.
Right, right. Shoot. I was supposed to do something for you earlier. It's okay. We'll get to it later. Um, Max and Robin, let's go back to your conversation. Real quick.
Yeah. I mean, you you saw when dad left and how mom is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's usually that case nowadays. I didn't
I don't think a lot of people are running off with their mistresses having a family. And we have siblings that are a little younger than Scotty that we didn't know about that often.
I wasn't talking about that per se. I was talking about more like just cheating and divorce. And, you know,
I suppose you're right.
I didn't want to end up like mom. And I don't think Isaac would ever be like him. But you never know.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to be like that.
But you assumed, right?
When I got older, yeah.
I'm sorry I said something.
You didn't know. It's fine. I'm more worried about what Hoshi's saying.
Hoshi will be Hoshi.
How did we not notice he was in the room? That's what I want to know. He was so still.
Yeah. I assume Hoshi will do just about anything for some drama. So if sitting there and being still and quiet gave him that, I'm sure that's what he would do.
Yeah. I'm
He's quite
sorry
funny though.
for yeah. I'm sorry for not telling you about Isaac.
It's okay. I missed him,
I did too.
and By the looks of it, you look like you're ready to get married.
You're real funny.
I mean, you have a ring on your finger.
I don't have
I
the
don't
ring
have
on
a
my
ring,
finger.
but I'm married.
I don't have the ring on my finger. I have it in a box.
And
As the two of you are having this conversation and wrapping it up, Max, Robin, what would you like to do in this moment?
We should probably go back and go to the castle or whatever. Get some
yeah.
sleep.
And Max is eager for all the conversation she's going to have tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hopefully beat my clone's ass again.
Do you want to
Okay.
change out of that?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, I figured.
Max with their messy ruffled hair and this bridal dress. You can change, yeah. I'm assuming you guys are also going to the castle.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
head out of the room and walk with the rest.
Okay. As everyone heads to the castle, I'm gonna say that, Max has an emblem, and then I'm gonna say that Hoshi has an emblem too. Okay, say that. So there's two emblems. That being said, my players, here's my question. Would we like to keep playing, or we can stop for the night today, and then pick this back up so that Cam can be also here for next Saturday?
I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if we
I
want to
think we,
Yeah,
I
I'm
stop.
think we should
also
wait for
fine.
Cam because
Yeah.
he did drop a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't want to have that big conversation tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really fine. We'll go ahead and stop early tonight. So, we have the Wizard Tower, we have the Viper Club, some conversations with some NPCs. Thank you all for joining me today for a session today. Once again, we stream every Sunday, same time as always. And this is TPK out. Thank
Woo!
you.
Bye.
Bye.